Everyone, I'm Cosmin and I'm proud to present Start GDPR. This is our solution to helping businesses become GDPR compliant really fast. To set the scene, let's first meet Sarah. She's an entrepreneur and she has a lot of ideas. And of course, as any great product developer, she wants to focus on the product itself. But she also has to manage a business. And besides the usual things that she needs to do while managing a business, as of 2018, she also has to worry about GDPR and data protection. This is something that she needs to take into account at every step. It requires analyzing data processes, building the policies, and making sure customers are informed. And just like her company, the majority of firms in European Union are actually small, and unfortunately, they actually have the least capacity to conform to regulations, mostly due to budget and other fine constraints. So you might ask, what are the options? Well, Sarah could start by trying to do it herself. That would actually require quite a bit of an effort because she actually needs to read the regulations, make sure she's following all the law, and she has to write a lot of documents. Alternatively, she could start with some template kits. This would cut a bit of the work, but she would still have to learn a lot of the regulations and make sure she doesn't do anything wrong. Moving forward, the other option is to go for consultants or lawyers. While complete, this actually might be out of her budget. And this is where Start GDPR kicks in. Our goal is to provide a service that allows companies, small and medium sized, and also freelancers, to get their fully personalized and ready to use GDPR compliance documentation, and doing this at an affordable price. Let's see how it works, right? Someone like Sarah should first log in and sign into our platform. Afterwards, she actually needs to answer a series of questions and questionnaires in plain language, something she can easily understand. From those, we actually extract the data processing flows that her company does. And using a special algorithm that we've developed and combining this with experts' knowledge that they've gathered in years of experience in the industry, we actually end up generating ready-to-use documents, actually all the ready-to-use documents that are required for GDPR compliance, together with some guys to help companies implement GDPR. We're also really excited to announce that this spring in April we've entered into a partnership with Digital to Law. They're the law firm that shares our vision on how tech can improve business work, how tech can improve the law business for the whole industry. When it comes to why we believe Start GDPR has an edge on this, well, we have a very strong team which has very full expertise on all the sides of the business. We have this great partnership with Digital to Law, and we actually end up creating personalized and ready-to-use documents. When it comes to the business side of things, our main customers are business customers. They can fill in their processes and prepare the documentation by themselves. Alternatively, using this new partnership with Digital to Law, we are together exploring new opportunities for the market itself, where we can provide better services for businesses. We've already started the project in 2019, and up until now, we've launched the product. We've gathered insights about the customers via user trials and interviews. And this spring, in April, we've offered a free package for online event organizers to help with COVID. The platform is now fully deployed. Here you can see some of the screenshots from the platform. You can see some of the forms and also some of the sample documents that are generated from the platform. They're fully prepared and actually ready to print, so you can just go ahead and do that. The market itself is a growing one and quite large already. It's estimated that by 2023, it will hit 2.6 billion euros in Europe, and there are plenty of companies and that can benefit from the GDPR compliance, and actually they need to do it for all the processes in their company. We believe that the team behind Start GDPR has what it takes to make this product great, and among us, we actually have worked quite a lot together in the past 10 years. We have all an extensive experience and complementary, ranging from technology to building products and business and managing a business to law and data protection. And all this has been gathered in a lot of projects and businesses. In the end, I would suggest, since we're in an online event right now, I would suggest you give our platform a try and make use of the free online events package. And of course, any feedback is highly appreciated.
Thank you, Cosmin. Congrats to you. Thank you for bringing in Start GDPR in here. You do have a lot of questions. I'm gonna state the first one coming from Andrei Rotho. Do you have how do you get the data processing flows in the company? Do you use some recording software? Is there an interview process? I leave you with this question. I'm gonna take some other questions. 5 minutes of Q&A. Please carry on.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. So to answer this, we are actually providing a series of questions that are in plain language, something that any business manager can understand. And by answering those questions, basically, you can imagine it like a series of forms and questions. By answering those, we can actually extract the models and all the data we need. Then we take all that data and we put it into the documents everywhere it's needed. And basically, people don't have to answer the same question twice. They only need to answer a question about something once, and then we kind of use it everywhere it's needed.
Here's another one coming from Mihai Frențiu. So we'll keep this rolling. How affordable it is? So how affordable, or what's the pricing for what you're doing? Thanks.
Yeah, so thanks. Very good question. So we've just launched the product a couple of weeks ago. So far, we've already offered a free package actually for online event organizers, such as this event, and that you can use for free and get all the documentation you need complete and ready to use. Then for companies where still in the price exploration phase, our focus is to be a product that can be used by all companies. At the same time, still comes with a lot of value that we've put into our product and onto our IP.
Thank you. We do have questions. I'm gonna just take a couple of other questions before we end this Q&A for you. One coming from Cornell about how do you handle security concerns and like sensitive contractual data. What's your take on this?
We are not processing personal data in our platform except for a few of the responsible persons in each company. We are asking about the data processes flow. So basically, we're taking a step back from the processing. We never ask for customers' data. We ask for what kind of data that is processed. For example, we're asking about, hey, like in your for your employees, are you processing the name or their birth date or their email address or whatever? We're not asking what the name is. So we do not need to process any data directly from personal people, but from personal clients.
Maybe it answered to your question, Bogdan, but if you do want to add something on this, please, you have the mic turned on.
Cosmin, thanks.
Yep.
Question, the interaction is only software based or is also human? I mean,
so we are very good question, thank you so much. We are a tech company that's working on a hybrid solution with the law industry. We will be using software as much as possible to extract the data and gather all the information we need. And then it actually, for example, that's why we're really excited about the new partnership we've established with Digital to Law, because together we can actually provide a hybrid solution that applies to all companies. We're working on a package that adds on top of all the software that we're doing automatically, it adds basically personalized consultancy.
Thank you. There's a couple of moments left. I would take this further to Ionuț because he had a question about the distribution model. Ionuț, if you want to share it with us or just update your question, now's the time.
Yeah, actually, I was wondering, how do you distribute the service? In my opinion, it's pretty hard to enter into a conversation about legal aspects without actually being the legal advisor of that end.
So we are actually not allowed to provide legal services so the only people that can provide legal services per se are lawyers. What we are providing is a set of tools and that will help companies implement these. For example, to implement GDPR, you do not need legal consultant. You do not need to be a lawyer yourself. You just need to follow a set of regulations and have some documents prepared. What for the legal aspects of the business, that's why we have entered into this partnership with Digital to Law, and they will deal with this from the perspective of they're actually a law firm, and they will do it in the proper way.